She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. She made me wanna. She say she like the ride. She say she like the shorty not basic, only penthouse views. Lips like some honey, got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Look sexy, a model, Instagram rich, put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. Hop in the whip, baby girl, you know we good. No Diddy, no Drake, let's get that understood. Might be some baby auto, a little smack and a little tussling, no fist though. You know what's happening. Take a week off, queen. We going places. Paris, Monaco, palaces. Don't pack your shit. I know you got me on the back end. Oh, you gon' bring that one friend. Double down on that then. Just pop the clutch, don't give a fuck. I'm gon' keep it up. Yeah. If we smoke that 100-pack, gonna test the nut. Yeah. You six fuck, you six fuck, you six fuck, you six fuck. That weed smoke, that 100-pack, gonna test the nut, yeah. Shorty not basic, only penthouse views. Lips like some honey, got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Look sexy, a model, Instagram rich, put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. Shorty not basic, only penthouse views. Lips like some honey, got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Look sexy, a model, Instagram rich, put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. She say she like the ride. She say she like the she like the.
Yeah. What up, Razz? Uh-oh, you ain't, I can't hear you.
Because I got on mute. What's going on, my man? How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing excelente. I'm blessed and highly favored. So got a lot of stuff to say, brother. How about yourself, man?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. Can't wait for this, man. It's going down tonight, man. We gonna get everything out tonight, man. Whatever they gotta say, whatever questions you got, you know, come on with it. This that time for it, cause after this, nobody don't want to hear nothing anymore. Nothing anymore. You know me, I'm a call you guy, talk on the phone guy. That's me, not the internet guy. So I will never agree with the shit. No matter if you do it or they do it. You dig what I'm saying? I'm always a talk guy. Let's talk this out. If we don't fuck with each other, then that's just what it is. But we got some great stuff going on tonight because we ain't worried about that right now. We finna get into some Louis Wood. See what Louis Wood got going on before we get into all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because my man is rebranding. So let's understand his rebranding. Let's understand what's going on. Let's understand what's happening. So we're going to kick the first question off, man. What's happening at Louis Wood Production, man? Understand the current state and future of the platform. What's up with Louis Wood? We see rebranding. What's that all about? Tell us about that.
Well, the rebranding is as far as, so when I first started, it was mainly well, only podcasting. So, um, since I've joined Village Global Network, we are shooting more toward television. So I have to personally cut out the smoking, the cussing, and all that, and make it more to where when they shop my podcasts to these networks, TV networks, that it's presentable. So I can't be doing the same old, like they're used to, like how you see everybody else podcast where they rolling up and smoking and
Yeah, you know me.
cussing and
Yeah,
all of that. And ain't nothing
right,
wrong with that. It's a lane for
right.
that. That's a lane, but it ain't my lane no more. Get what I'm saying? So that's the rebranding of the products that I'm putting out now. So that's number one. The other phase to that is I'm pretty much selective on who I do podcasts for now because I want something different. Me and you had this conversation, and I told you, and that's why I'm very transparent with when I get down. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I'm like, man, I just want something different. Even though I feel like how can I say it? I created a trend, and I've trended in a lot of ways with podcasting. But now it's time for me to develop something better, more clean, and more toward me because, man, to be honest with you, I'm really not like a lot of people, man. And I'm be real with you. When I say generational wealth, I'm not playing. I'm not lying. I'm not just saying it to be saying it. I really want to do it. That's why I have a building and not doing the shit out my basement. You know what I'm saying? And nothing. And when I say this, man, that's why that's why I got to get into another zone because sometimes I feel like people think I'm talking about them when I say that. No, this is me. This is what I want to do. So now I don't want to do my shit in the basement. No, I don't want to do my shit in the living room. I want to do my shit in a studio, you know what I'm saying, where I can have guests come to my shit and I don't got to worry about them in my crib or knowing where I stay or see me and Miguel smack, you know what I'm saying, that type of deal. So that's the
Now,
other part of it.
now everything you saying is real shit because I've been having conversations and stuff. Cause I do my shit in the living room, and nothing you said hurt in my goddamn feelings. Nowhere near. Not nowhere near. I'm doing it in the living room. That's what I'm doing. But just to right off what you're saying, I was having conversations and I was talking to a person that was like, well, you do so many things and I see people holler at you about their music. They want to hear your they want you to tell them all this kind of stuff like that. You need your own studio and own building and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm going to get to that right now because I can't afford that. So I have to build up to that. You know what I'm saying? Because everything you said is correct. Because now you can have people actually come. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't want a whole bunch of motherfuckers in my house.
I
ain't gonna lie.
Who
you know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do it mostly virtual. Now if I know you real good, come on through. All good. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you know shit like that, but I just don't want no strangers. Anybody coming to the crib. Which, who does?
Who does?
You know what I'm saying? But nothing that you said hurt my feelings. Nothing like that. I know what I need to do and how I have to do my stuff right now. So yeah, I'm gonna be in the living room, but it hurt my feelings because you have a building? No, but you are setting a standard. Like, okay, so now I need to get to this point, and I need to get to this point. So now I need to do the work on my end for what I want. I might not want no damn building.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Might want to do something else. It's all in the course of what you want to do. So somebody else, like you just articulated, I'm not doing it in the basement. I'm not doing it in the living room. got a building, and I'm doing other stuff. That didn't hurt my feelings whatsoever. So who on her feelings hurt because he got a building and you doing it? And if feelings hurt, then up the game then. All right. Next question.
Motherfucker game.
That's just it. That's it. They been doing some dissing right, and some little dude and put me, I don't do all that bullshit. But he say, and whoever Razz is, broke, dope fiend, looking so and so. And you know, Tweet, you know what I say? What? You right, buddy. You got that much money? I ain't got shit. You just wrong about one thing. I never been a dope fiend. I never did no drugs. That's the only thing you're wrong about.
Right.
Keep it up, buddy. Enjoy yourself with that.
Have fun with that one, buddy.
Enjoy. You know?
Boy, I tell you about these people, boy.
Hey, we're going to get to it. So, what's new at the podcast space? You know, exploring any recent changes, updates, and developments at the podcast. What's going on new with the rebranding? What you got going on new?
Well, I got to give a shout out to Izium. He's my new partner with the building. So we are about to change this part. We're going to have a podcast / cafe down here. So we're going to have we're going to turn this to a cafe to get some foot traffic in here. And then upstairs, I know I've been working on this with a couple of people. So the upstairs is going to be an Airbnb. So that's in developments right now. And also we got the plug from Vito. So I am now a straight retailer for Vito's dispensary here in St. Louis. So if y'all want to get some of that fire, and it's really fire, I'm just not talking. You know what I'm saying? Come holler at me. Right now, it's nothing but plays for 3.5s. I ain't doing no zips. I ain't doing none of that. It's just 3.5s for 25, 2 for 40, and I guarantee you gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? So I got the Gorilla Glue, and this ain't no boo-boo either. It's Gorilla Glue and Runts Mints. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, holler at Tony from People Choice. And ask him about it. I'm gonna have it at 314 Day too. Somebody gonna get some free weed for sure for 314 Day. So y'all need to come out and mess with us at BB's, the award-winning BB's Bar and Grill, 7301 Lake Drive in Centerville. It's going down this Friday, no doubt.
So that means when I come to the Lou, all y'all do, you're home. Need two of them. I just got down there. I ain't got no ride, but I'm at the hotel.
But
how can we make this happen?
I'm delivering I'm delivering too. So under 100 is $5 delivery, and over 100 is $10. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. So I deliver too, bro.
All right. So where's the podcast station headed after rebranding? I mean, looking ahead at the direction of the podcast station after the rebrand and any future goals?
As you can see with Louis Wood Radio, I changed that from catering to the underground to actually catering to the community now, which fits me a lot better because I had this conversation with I think I had it with you. I had it with People Choice and a couple of my partners that I talked to. The way that I'm built, I love to give. But at the same time, I like reciprocation also, which sometimes is not a good thing, especially if you, well, it ain't especially, if you expecting something back, because this is business. Underground is business. Support is free. You know what I'm saying? But once I start spending money, that's more than support. Get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sharing your stuff is free. But once I start buying buildings and putting out promo for you and doing all that, now that's work. So I could do that better and not expect nothing as far as community wise because I'm not looking for nothing back. So that's why it works better for me. Business is different than community work. And that's what I look at Louis Wood presents Voices of Carondelet as community work. I don't do community work for the underground because they're unappreciative. And that's facts. So that's Louis Wood Radio. Philosophy Show is still the same, but at the same time, I am bringing some artists on the Philosophy Show too. You know what I'm saying? Because I teach on the Philosophy Show, so some of these young artists, I want them to see that all these podcasts is not just about smoking and drinking and talking talking mess. No, this podcast is about uplifting, about teaching you something, and then we get in a little politics. You know what I'm saying? So that Philosophy Show is the show that I am pushing toward television. So in a minute, and I'm gonna say this, and I know if you don't watch, if you ain't watching this, you ain't gonna hear it. But I'm gonna tell you this when you come on the show. If you can get on the show for free and get the free knowledge, but in order for your face to be on TV, you're gonna have to show me that you want your face to be on TV. I'm just not gonna put you on TV. So when you see the Philosophy Show on TV, that artists might not be on there if they didn't, do the right things to get themselves on there. The other this will probably be the last whose mic is this, cause I run myself thin doing all these podcasts. You know what I'm saying? So whose mic is this? This probably be the last one. And I think, what was the other one I had? No Let Up TV. Well, that's a new one. I'm keeping that. I'm doing that with my boy Doc Dillinger. That's gonna probably be the next one I'm gonna shoot for TV because of the game show. But we gotta figure out because Doc is spicy. You know what I'm saying? I might have them put him late night. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind. See, the late nights, you don't really get paid for those. But if we get followers and we get people to watch it, they're going to have to switch that up. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but at the same time, I believe in Doc. Doc is I believe in Doc just like I believe in you when it comes to y'all podcasts and y'all entities, your personalities. That's the word I was looking for. Y'all personalities is made to be seen on television. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to find that way to get my peoples who I know are made for television on television. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's there. And again, I'm going to say this all night. Shout out to the VGN Network, Village Global Network. Hey, if y'all, I heard somebody say, because I'm putting out stats for us and showing everybody all the things that we do have going on. We got new partners. And I heard somebody who you know well say they only know what they say. I only know one witch doctor, and that's Angelique. And I'm like, you don't even know this dude from Wu-Tang. He's a producer for Wu-Tang. And you don't, sometimes you might need to just shut up sometimes and do your research before you start just seeing stuff and talking. Do your research.
I'm glad you said that. We're going to proceed. But I'm glad you said that because I was just talking about this shit last night. I can't make this shit up. Nice, very respectful girl. She a business lady. She do a lot of business and stuff like that. So I talked to her about like business and stuff. A lot of money shit. You know what I'm saying? Because she knowledgeable of that. And we were just talking about this shit. I swear we were just talking about this shit, dog. And it's kind of crazy that, because I even jumped and did that shit before. Like I seen something and I just said something. And I told him, that's why I'm like I am now. I shut the fuck up and wait for a minute before I open my goddamn mouth. Because I put my foot in my mouth before too by just jumping on some shit and it ain't even that. You know what I'm saying? And people, that's why I say what I say about Facebook posts when you're talking about people or trying to put somebody out there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? People just hop on and don't even know the whole story. People just attack or say what they say and don't even know the whole story. But the first thing you do is attack or say whatever you gotta say. So that's very important because when she said that and come to find out that's who that is, you kind of look silly now for even posting that.
That's
And there
right.
was a situation one time. Me and Stevie Blast, we real heavy on the Facebook shit too. I ain't gonna say their name, but it was an artist, right? They know who they are if they watching the show. So it was an artist, right, that we was really thinking about fucking with. We like, oh shit. Now that person, that I lie, right? So I play the music, right? And you know how I say the name of the people. This is so and so in the mix. So and so in the mix. Because I know how rappers is. They gonna come in, listen to their song and leave. So I'm just basically, letting you know I play it. That's really what I'm doing. You ain't gotta come in. I'm just letting you know you're on there. But they said they made a post, right, and said, I can't believe these people try to put me in a situation knowing I don't like these other people. It was like a setup to try to make me, get into some argument and shit. And I'm looking, I'm like, huh? One, I didn't even know you didn't like these people, was even two of these people. Two, I'm just letting people know their music in the mix. When they come in, I can't control what the fuck y'all got going on because I don't even. I be kind of ignorant, I guess, because I really don't be knowing what the fuck y'all got going on. Because I don't be paying attention to the shit. But I don't give a fuck about the shit. Because I'm gonna play the music anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but what you did was lie on the internet. So me and Blaz was like, all right, fuck them. Just like that. Internet shit, y'all can get you caught up. That's what I really want to say before we continue. Internet shit and just jumping the shit can kind of cut your blessings off because a lot of people don't deal with that shit. Once you do certain shit, it's like, because they already see them on Facebook, could get lied about, talked about, that, or even if the shit real, you just let down business. So that's just something to let y'all know. All right, Tweet.
No doubt.
Number 4, man. What new developments is happening in the building? Like inside, you know what I'm saying? Basically, the new equipment, adding opportunities for creators. What's going on with that, Tweet?
Oh well, it's pretty much the same setup. Honestly, got some new lighting and all that. The changes is pretty much it's turning into a more of a cafe than a podcast. So that's what it is. Like I said, I'm not catering to too many other people who want to do podcasts. I got shout out to Tony and Q. They gonna start doing a podcast here in on the 23rd. So that's a new thing coming. I don't know how they want to do it. I told them I ain't doing nothing the same. So it ain't gonna be at no table. We gonna set it up to where it looks different than it normally looks, and try to make it look different than everybody else's. So that's about it. There's new here for creators and this period.
But that's the goal, though, is to stand out, be different.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I know, like when you say programs and stuff like that, see, I like to get people to understand too if you're in a certain lane. Like I'm in a certain lane, I'm in the smoking lane. I'm in the weed smoking, the ones you was talking about. So I know if I was to be presented on the show, I'm the cursing motherfucker, I'm doing all that. So I know I'm at late night. That's just what the hell it is, ladies and gentlemen. I know what I do, and I love what the fuck I do. I don't stop what I do. So I'll be cool with the I'm cool, cause I'm cool, cause I know what the fuck I do. I understand TV and the business. Earlier, they don't want to hear all that cursing shit.
Nah.
They don't want to hear all that. They want to hear certain programs, got kids that's watching it. Now, late night, them motherfuckers need to be asleep.
Right.
You know, that's on y'all first now. Because it's at a nice time, probably 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Now you can watch some good cursing, some weed smoking, crazy talking rap.
You
And
hear
I'm
me?
cool because I understand the business. See, when you understand the business and understanding that if I want to be in early, so I know, okay, so man, this is what you're gonna have to change. Now you're gonna have to stop cursing. You're gonna stop doing certain things if you want to be in early, or if you want to be in that. You have to make changes because that's what it is. That's just like y'all music, and I tell y'all to make a fucking no cursing version
Yeah.
because they can't play that shit with no fucking kids. They can't say, "Hey, suck my dick," and the fucking kids standing here.
No, no, no. That
So
ain't
you
gonna
got
work.
to do that. I'm just no. This is game and knowledge. Cause this the last night. I don't even want to hear this shit no more. You know, and like I don't care about nobody being mad or no feelings. I don't care about that shit because I'm a real guy. I'm gonna keep it real all day. All right, cool. Here we go,
No,
man.
no doubt.
How has rebranding impacted your podcasting career? Discussing the rebrand has influenced your journey in podcasting and the impact it has had on your career.
Man, I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I've been in the game since 2018 or 17 doing podcasting, and what's that? It's 2025. Is that about 7 years? Yeah, somewhere in there, 7, 8 years. Um, I look, hey, you know what? I ain't even finna go there. What I'm gonna say is, I've been on the DuPont network, you know, so it really has elevated my mental, and it made me up my game as far as promotion and how I do my promo, you know, the quality of my of what I put out, and when you I didn't even talk about the audio. And shout out again to the Village Global Network. If y'all don't know, we are in more countries than Spotify. We are in more countries, in more territories than iHeart. Look it up. You know, so people are not even understanding what you did. You saw it a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? That was audio. So we also, I mean, I'm known in so many places. I mean, just hollering at Big V on I got that connect through Village Global Network. You know what I'm saying? So the impact of what they seeing going on here in Louiswood production is phenomenal. So I'm just the rebranding is just pretty much me. It's like a butterfly. I'm butterflying right now. You know, I mean, 8 years is a long time to be doing podcasting, and then I'm still doing the same thing. But that's not what I do. That's not how I get down. Everything has to elevate, man. We're not getting younger. You know, I'm not doing this as a hobby. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm doing this to create some type of generational wealth. That's what I'm doing this for. You know, and if people don't understand that, I think that's where the disconnect comes with certain individuals. I'm not just doing this. I'm not just talking about it. I'm doing this. This is real. This real life for me. You know, this ain't just me smoking and getting drunk on a podcast and talking. No, this ain't me just hearing my voice. You know what I'm saying? This is reality to me. So, in a minute, we won't be talking about podcasting. We'll be talking about television shows. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things. But I'm gonna say this though, because I had to think about that for a minute. I have to separate the network, TV network, from the podcasting because I still do like podcasting. I like the format and I like the feel of it. But I also, my overall dream when I was young was to be on TV. That's why when you look on my Facebook page, it's like a TV network. If you trip off of it, you know what I'm saying? Promotion and everything. You know, my podcast is not like a typical podcast. And I believe that Shannon Sharp and them and all them seen me. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Well, not necessarily Shannon Sharp and them, but people who do podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Because I see how they get down now. They wasn't getting down like that at first. You know what I'm saying? But that's me feeling how I'm feeling about it. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not, if you go back and look at my podcasts from my first podcast to what you looking at now, you can tell the impact and the difference.
And tell the growth and tell what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish. Because as I specified before, to get where you want to get, you do have to make changes. Sometimes it have to be drastic changes. Sometimes it have to be changes that you don't even want to make, but to be successful, you have to make. And, you know, that's just the way that goes. All right, so that's just the way it is. So what's next for you in podcasting, exploring your future plans, podcasting, and your upcoming projects or goals?
The future is to be full-fledged Village Global Network Chief Marketing Officer, which I'm right now. I am full time, but at the same time, I want us to have a headquarters where I can start going there and we can start pushing other creatives. My overall goal is to push other creatives, promote their stuff, and like-minded creatives, and go from there. Right now, the future, man, is to make this money because with the Vito's Dispensary, Village Global Network, and all the events that I know I can do, and with my peoples like People Choice, Daddy Rich, yourself, Doc Dillinger, and other folks, that new people that I've met, it's just about working with the community and building generational wealth. That's the future. You know what I'm saying? So it all ties up in Izium. Shout out to Izium, and he got some people that's working with him too that's going to come through here. You know what I'm saying? This is my thing. This is what I'm going to tell people. And this, when I get where I'm at and I get into my zone and start being Tweezie Da Don, when people don't like me, it's because I'm out here working, because I got a building and I should have people here trying to bring traffic here if you really about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a build. I got an upstairs and a downstairs. You know what I'm saying? We should be bringing people here, foot traffic, money, doing that type of thing. If you gonna do, why would I have you as a host on my show and you ain't reciprocating? You know what I'm saying? If I can get you on TV, but you don't want to put nothing toward that but your loud ass voice, you know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. And I'm talking because that's how I am. If I come to you, Razz, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't have a podcast, or I wasn't doing what I was doing now, and I'm like, hey Razz, hey, put me on your show. Oh, come on. Hey, how much it costs, bro? Oh, it ain't nothing. And this me. Oh, here, boom, there you go. Cause you working. I believe in you. You get what I'm saying? That's how I work, though. That's how I get down, and that's how I'm gonna continue to get down. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna be apologetic for that. So that's what this is, and that's what it's always been. That's what's coming up next, and that's what's going to happen. So stay tuned, cause it's going down. It's already there. It's been there. You know what I'm saying? We just wait. Well, we ain't waiting. We're just doing what we do until the right time for it to happen. And it's right around the corner. I'm feeling it.
All right.
Right around the corner. You ain't got that call yet? That call coming. I'm telling you. If Kimmy K on here, she'll tell you. It's coming. It's coming.
Oh yeah, man, you know I already know. I ain't even worried about it. I already know. You already told me, and I leave it alone. And you know I ain't one of them. But what's the latest on your work with Vito Banger, Big B of Nappy Root? What videos and songs have y'all put out recently, and what's coming out next music?
Well, if y'all ain't caught the plugs don't take pictures, I had that
Yeah.
about 2 years ago, maybe three. Man, these years just be going by. Um, he came down to the Lou and shot that "When You On" video. Also, you know what I'm saying, and that's just his solo video. I'm at the end saying a little something, something, but it's all his video. And then we just done that part last year, I think on Juneteenth, if I ain't mistaken. No, it was at the Now What concert around that time. So we got that. Um, we don't have nothing in the works as far as nothing new coming out right now. I went down there 2 weeks ago and laid down that first song y'all heard, Ride. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Sean from Vito Studio, super producer. He produced he did a great job on that. He brought it out to how I wanted it to sound, like super raw. You know what I'm saying? So the big venture that I got with Vito is that retailer distributing dispensary situation. That's the big thing that I'm working on, man, because it's about this, man. It's one thing I'm gonna say with Big V. Um, I, I went like I'm told this story before, and I'm gonna say it again. I went down to Bowling Green to mess with a real artist, an artist who been there, to make sure that Tweezie Da Don wasn't tripping with how I get down. You know what I'm saying? I had to do that because if you trip off what these people be talking about in the local scene, you will swear you ain't doing what you supposed to do. You will swear. They'll swear you this, you that, you blah, blah. I'm like, okay, let me go holler at somebody who went platinum, who was the man of his group, and see how he respond to Tweezy. And it's 100. So that's Big B. Big B, Vito Banger. I want to give you a shout out to, man. You have upped my game. Also, you brought back, you reinforced me to continue on, and you put my mind frame into a whole nother situation. I don't want to be Diddy and Drake and all them guys. I want to make, when I say generational wealth, I'm not talking about Facebook. I'm talking about making money with real individuals where we can put something like this together and I can, pass it down to either somebody who will take care of it with my family connected to it in a percentage, or my family get it and they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just thinking like how other people thinking. If Razz, if I'm about to die and this motherfucker doing what it do, I give it to you long as you give my family a percentage. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think, man. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, when it comes to Big B, shout out to him again, man. I can't say enough about the relationship we got. You know what I'm saying? I go down there, he come down here. I can't wait to do a show with him, because that's coming up too. And shout out to the collective too. You know what I'm saying? They're some bad individuals. So
That's one of the, when I be talking about if I had millions of dollars and somebody, a group or a person that who I snatch immediately, them motherfuckers right there. I will snatch them motherfuckers right there, and we'll go down in history, goddamn it.
bro,
Them motherfuckers, man, they have such a collective, like they are the name just go right,
go right.
because they are collective. They got Caribbean shit going on, rapping shit going on, reggae shit going on, R&B going on. They like a whole, just a whole, all your genres of music in one
Vibes.
with a twist.
Man, real talk.
Yeah, so when I be talking about money spending, yeah, them be one first in the studio. We can go platinum, get some credits.
Get that money. Real
You know what I'm
talk.
saying?
And they young and hungry.
And that's the main thing. Main thing with all that talent. Then the homie Ryan done already produced for Spice One,
Oh yeah.
Storletto.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I be looking at shit. I see you, boy. I
Hey,
see
shout
you.
out to him. That's that Bam. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. People be they don't, man. It's more out here than what people be looking at, man. We too. I think in St. Louis or this local scene or this underground scene, we blind. Some of us are blinded to what other people are saying. It's more than pops, man. You know what I'm saying? It's more than what the fuck, food bar. It's more than that, man. It's more out there than that.
Definitely that. Now, breaking down your recent collaboration projects and direction your music is taking, what can fans expect from you? Musical journey moving forward.
Well, y'all know, man. I make music off of timing and emotion. So, y'all heard it. I already put it out, and that's the song "Ride." I was just at the crib, going like listening to you like YouTube beats. I don't know. Normally, and this just something I'm gonna just put out there because it's a podcast. I know y'all like juice and shit like that. Normally, I just listen to music while I'm smashing, like instrumentals. Just like when I'm finna smash, put that motherfucking instrumental on because I don't like hearing words when I'm fucking unless it's our words. So I just put on instrumentals. So I put on the instrumental. I think I smashed, then the instrumental was still going, and I heard the song while I was smashing. I heard this song. Heard this beat. And I'm like, I kept it in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I think I looked at it and turned around and kind of kept it in my mind, and I went back to it. You know what I'm saying? And it just started to resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? So that Ride song, man. If you heard that Instagram, that hook. I love that hook, bro. That hook. I'm in love with that hook.
Where you feeling? But I have never heard this shit in my life. Now me, when I was really into music and doing shit, I never listened to the radio. I never listened to nobody else beats and nothing like that. And I always write my music to no beat because I had a beat in my head, and I go create that beat, get a producer to create that beat, right? But now I know it's new age. No, that's old school shit, and I know people listen to beats, right?
Yeah.
But to be funny and listen to a beat,
I rap two beats. That's how I do it. You can give me a beat, and I have to feel that beat. You know what I'm saying? If I don't feel the beat, I ain't gonna write nothing to you. Remember when we did Ain't Gonna Whoop No Ass?
Yeah.
We had one beat, I wrote a verse to that beat, then you changed the beat. I was like, nah, I kept that song in that verse, but I had to write a whole new verse to that beat because that's what type of artist I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna never say I can't change, like I can switch it, but I'd rather just write a whole new verse to a whole new beat instead of try to put if I wrote it to this song, I don't want to put it to another beat. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what you actually did too, because we changed the beat because I ain't like my flow. I ain't like what the fuck I was doing on it. Not the hell at all. I ain't like the beat. I ain't think the beat was real. You know what I'm saying?
I love that beat, bro.
Even though Tweezie loved the beat, I changed it, but I called and we discussed, and that was that.
Yeah.
He understood that was my goddamn song, and I want to change the damn beat. You can keep all the shit that you want to keep, but I don't care because that was a great verse. No, I feel you. That was a great verse. I didn't feel the song, and I changed it. It was a conversation made, mutual agreements. Y'all hear this? Okay.
Mutual agreements.
Okay. Mutual agreement.
And we tore that motherfucker up.
Yeah. Everybody know. Video on point.
Man.
Everything jumping. You know, y'all go check that out. Don't be afraid. Don't hate. Go check it out.
Go check it out.
All right. How has your connection with the underground music scene shaped your career? What should independent artists know before stepping into this industry also?
Okay. As far as the underground scene here, man, I do want to say this. It had a whole hell of a lot to do on how I move. Regardless of all the other stuff, I think that I don't think the underground was like my soil. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know when I was actually a artist, no promotion, no podcasting. The underground scene was, I was young, so I looked at it. It was different. It was different. I think it's actually, and it might sound strange, and I'm saying this. I think it's better now than it was when I was first got in 2005. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, it took me about 4 years in this game from 2016 to find out that anybody who out there yelling is no support is full of shit. Because I used to say the same thing because I was echoing it from people like, I got rid of that beef, so I don't even want to bring that up no more, but it was people that people look up to now was feeding that in my ear. Oh, people don't support and this and that. But I see people supporting you, and I see people supporting. It's a lot of support. So I don't be knowing when people be saying people don't support, I don't understand that no more. I remember when I was naive and just was yelling it because everybody else was yelling it. Or, my thing is when I got out and start doing things and stuff like that, yeah, I could feel like, man, ain't no, but that's a lie. It's so many people that support me, you know what I'm saying, that I can't say it's no support or it need to be. That's kind of lame or selfish for people to say that. And I think it's a trick, you know what I'm saying, mindset, so people can be mad at people. Everybody not going to come to my show. Everybody not going to watch my podcast. Everybody not going to want to be my partner. So that don't mean it's no support. It's a lot of support. It's a lot of support here. And it's way more support it was in 2005.
That's a great point. I don't never do that shit. Ain't no support. I'm the one that say, why is y'all crying about no support? As you say that is a delusion. That's something I think that different from winners and losers. I think, and a lot of people say there's no support, ain't nobody support, but you got those 2-3 people. You have to build from that. Everybody ain't got hundreds of people yet. Everybody didn't have thousands and thousands of people yet. You have to build off those people, so you never ever can say there's no support for you or no system. I ain't gonna lie, on the underground show, I call my fans or supporters, I call them my people. Because I understand you could be doing anything and damn thing else. There's so many TV shows on. There's so many podcasts on. There's so many podcasts that do some of the stuff I do. I just do my shit different because I like to change my shit. But it's still doing the same thing. You dig what I'm saying? You could be watching those. You ain't gotta be watching my shit. And
Yeah.
that means that you have to attract people to come to you. Now
Yes.
you might say certain people don't support you, but why are you worrying about people that don't support you?
Why
You
are
need to
you?
be worried about the people that are
That
supporting you.
are.
You can't change them.
And
They
let me say this before and you continue. How do you treat the people who actually support you too?
Oh, you got to treat them with the grace. You got to show them love. You got to do that. I got appreciation
Well,
day now on the Underground Show where I appreciate my people. They're not my
well,
fans. They're not my support. They're my people.
well.
And
That's
then I'm gonna
I'm
see. I'm gonna
being.
probably send you $20 in cash app. I fuck around. Your girl, I'm gonna fuck around, see you some flowers or something. You like cappuccinos and coffees and shit. I fuck around, see you free coffee or something. You know what I'm saying? A free McDonald's meal just for
I'm just
being
man.
underground people.
I'm being a little sarcastic. It's like okay, you say you don't get support. Tweezie Da Don put you on a podcast.
Oh, my bad.
No, not no. You still you own what? But I'm just. How do you treat the people who really support you? When you talk about support, like if you have to be when you ask for these things, you have to reciprocate it back. You know what I'm saying? How would you know? I heard a person cry, right? Oh man, I always wanted to be on a da 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 da. Don't hey da da da. And then all right, I hear you, put you on. Next thing I know, hey, we need to do this. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Soon as it's a transparent situation and then it's all bad, now you're bad mouthing motherfuckers. So how do you treat the people that really support you? And my thing is that don't to me, if anybody supported me, it's all love for you, even if we're not cool no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you still supported me. So don't holler about support when you don't appreciate the support when you get it. That's what I'm talking about right there. But we ain't on that part yet. I know we're getting close. Go
But
ahead, Mike.
yeah, no, that's still in the mix of what we talking about though. You're right. You gotta appreciate that support or whatever you call. I call like I say, I call them a people, but you gotta appreciate. You gotta be appreciative because again, I'm gonna say it's a lot of other shit and other podcast motherfuckers can support. They don't have to come see your shit.
In
They
no
really
type of
don't.
way.
They don't. They
In
don't.
no type of way.
So when you understand that, you appreciate people way more because they don't have to do shit.
Don't have to at all.
You know.
Period.
Period. So, all right. What really happened with the business split between NLP and Soldier by Blood? Was it a clean break or were there challenges? How has the split affected your business and your future plan?
All right, that's a lot of questions, but I start with the first one. Say it again so the audience can understand what I'm answering. I mean, the first one. You say what happened between us, pretty much why we broke, why we're no longer partners as far as NLP and Soldier by Blood. The first thing is, I mean, man, it's a lot of things that added to it. To be honest with you, but the number one thing was I didn't like the energy that surrounded NLP coming into this year because this year was a year of rebranding and Soldier by Blood, myself. When I say I'm rebranding, that means I'm not doing the same thing that I was doing before. And when we came into this year, all I saw was people on the team of NLP beefing with, just like they was last year, beefing. And it's like, I heard one dude called James Alexander a bitch, a hoe. He do this, he do that. And then I see his team on the stack not defending. I mean, they were defending. Let me not say that. They wasn't acting as professional as I would have acted if somebody called you out your name. You know what I'm saying? If somebody called anybody out their name that I mess with, you won't even see me. They might get blocked. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm not everybody and all that type of stuff and blue, but this same person was at your show. You know what I'm saying? This same person, I still see these guys liking his stat. So I don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the energy wasn't there. As far as the clean break, I thought it was a clean break until they got on Facebook and started bashing me because they wanted to get in front of it and paint a picture that wasn't me. If anybody know Tweezie Da Don, all the stuff that, and let me say this too, I have not seen not one stat from them. I don't go looking at their pages because I'm grown. I don't really care. And number one, I've been fucking with them for over 2 years, so I already know how they get down. I done been in their messengers where they talking about each other and how they act and all that little kid, what I call little kid business and all that. So I already knew how they was going to be once I clean broke and been so professional and was professional and all of that. I already knew what they was going to do. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. It was no problem. So that's why I didn't, I really, like, I say this. Those stats that I put out are my personal thoughts, and I've been doing that for years. So I'm not going to change who I am because I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings because maybe they feel guilty because I might be talking about you. If you're not that, why you tripping? Oh, because you might be that. And my thing is, like I said, I've been around these guys and females and all of them. So I know what y'all do. I know y'all screenshot people's stuff and be in the messenger talking about them and all that. I know you do that. Those are facts. So I knew, and I knew as far as Jay, not James, Jay, I already knew what he was. He was already mad from the podcast since I took him off the took his little section off the podcast and asked him to pay dues. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew he was already, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know these things. I just don't say nothing because I'm a G. And let me say this too. Business, when it's business, I can look over things because it's business. So I looked over a lot of things with James, with all of this all the time, all that, just talking about himself all the time, like he all the way up here and doing this and doing, yeah, okay. I mean, that's what makes you feel comfortable. That's what makes you feel good. You want to yap. You know what I'm saying? But once the business is over, I don't have to deal with that bullshit. And that's really what it was. I don't have to deal with that. That's not, why am I going to be doing business with people who beefing with everybody all the goddamn time and then turn around and be kissing their ass? I don't do that. That's not how Tweezie Da Don gets down. I'm not on that fakery. You're talking stuff about supposedly NLP members who ain't paying. You talking to them about me. I mean, you talking to them to me, but then when they walk in the room, y'all, oh, what's up? Mother got on NLP shirts. Y'all all in pictures. I don't get down. That's not how I get down. I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that y'all thought I got down like that. I don't get down like that. I can't go around that.
So what got you to this point on the rebranding? Well, let's talk about the clean split. When you say clean split, How was it a clean split? Did we have any conversations? Did we do any talking? Did
Oh, I
everybody
mean,
agree to things or
I mean, I got receipts. I told people I keep receipts, and maybe I mean I haven't looked on their page. I don't know if they put it out. If I wouldn't care if they put it out. I don't give one. I don't care about none of that because I'm a G. I'm very transparent. I don't give no care about what you put out about me, long as it's true. Long as you see it's me. You know what I'm saying? So I got the proof. If you wanna, who wanna hear how the breakout went, the breakdown, and want to see how it went, because we can put it up.
so what I'm asking though, so were there conversations
Yeah, yes, it
about
was
what you were doing?
conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, and my
Was
thing,
it any agreement or everybody was cool
and
or
from what?
until Facebook or how that go?
So this is what happened. James, well, yeah, James called me, well, messaged me on the messenger, sent 3 audios, asking me, I don't want to paraphrase, that's why I got the actual audio so people can hear what he said, and then you can look at the messenger and see how I responded. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to paraphrase, but I thought everything, I know at the end of our conversation, we wished each other success, and it was in the messenger, we're all good, no hard feelings.
So
Facts.
not trying to jump in front of not trying to jump in front of what you're doing. So if we all had a mutual agreement, all wish each other success, where do the Facebook shots come from? For as Jay Reels, was it something that was held back because of the show? Or like why did because I see clean break. You just told everybody what was going on, what you're doing.
Yeah.
So why do you feel that all the Facebook shots come out?
Well, I'm a firm believer in how you leave a relationship is how you was already. So I can't get into a mind of somebody like that. So that's something that we'll never know because they don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? If I had to guess and give my opinion, they were mad because I'm an asset and I left their ass. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what anybody gonna say, when Tweezie leave, it's gonna be a difference. I'm the DJ that you ain't gotta pay for. I'm the investor because I always got my paper. You know what I'm saying? I done heard you, James, since people want to talk mess, I done heard James say that his team ain't stepping up and ain't paying. What type of team is that? You get what I'm saying? So if I had to guess why they did that, it's because I stepped away. That's the only thing I can say because when you see what we said after when we made the clean sweep, it was all good except for Jada Realist when I took him off the show. And my thing with Jada Realist, I didn't have no business with him. Only reason why I was dealing with him is because of James. So I didn't have no business with him. So me taking you off my show was nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want you on the show. You know what I'm saying? It was a business move. You out here beefing with everybody. Don't nobody want that type of energy no more, bro. That's little kid energy. That's back in the day energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to guess, it's because I'm an asset and I wasn't messing with him no more.
So the Jay Realist thing was really basically because of beefs and outside things they had going on. Okay.
Because he was beefing with people. He kept, man, you listen, last year you I'm going to tell you about Jay the Realist. Since you the realist, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about Jay. Last year, when he got into it with the little other, whatever, Black Eternity, how you going to make beef then have them come up to my station? That's number one. How you gonna have beef and call them up to where I do business? That was last year. You know what I'm saying? Okay, again, Jay the Realist. How you gonna act like you signed the contract then when I come to you? Oh, you bringing up your kids. Oh man, I had to. You didn't have to even act like you signed the contract, bro. And for the record, Jay the Realist, it wasn't a record company, slowpoke. It's a management and promotion company. Not a record company. Management and promotion. Ain't that what Tweezie do? Yeah, that's what Tweezie do. I promote and I manage. So I'm not dealing with people like that. And I told that to his face. And I told him to his face that, hey, I look at you different now. Because I don't want to hear your excuses. What grown man is telling another grown man about what you gotta pay and all that? Do I tell you what I gotta pay? No, I just do it, bro. So that's the situation that happened with that guy. So I just didn't want to deal with that type of situation no more. This is one thing I believe, and you can tell me if I'm true, and you can look around. The people you hang around is who you gonna be like. So I don't try to be around people who always got excuses, but you smoking big blunts and drinking and talking, fuck haters get paper, but you can't pay $25 a month to be on a podcast that you claim I ain't never been on a podcast. Thank you so much, Tweezie. Man, don't give me them fake gas ups, bro. I'm not slow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to me, I feel like after a while, they was trying to play me in reality. That's why they tried to jump in front of stuff, because they so slow and don't know that Tweezie Da Don is already on there, bro. You know how many times people done tried to do what y'all did? do your research before you come trying to play with me all day, every day. I already know y'all clout chasers, the biggest one. I heard that before I even met you, bro. All you did was prove it. So don't come with them excuses. And I'm just going to ask you this. Whenever you see it, you know what I'm saying? Am I lying? You fake like you signed the contract. Then when I saw you, oh man, I had the money, but I had to go pay some stuff for my kids and all of this. And shut up, bro. Look, kid, man, I ain't know nobody got time for that, man. You didn't, like I say, dude, you didn't even have to do that. You don't even have to sign you didn't even have to fake like you was signing the contract, bro. And you can go back on what was that? We With the Shits, your headline show, when you talk all that boo-boo, and only people that was there was the NLP crew, ain't nobody besides them was there to see you. Then you want to turn around, fake like you signed the contract, and then when I see you, you talking about you had to do something. Man, get out of here, man. Don't nobody got time for that. I don't got time for it. So when he started off this year like that, that kind of, it turned me off. It's like, okay, this is what he about. So I'm good. I'm totally good on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want you at my shows. I'm done. I already did a clean break with James. Well, I thought I did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just done with NLP, period. Unless I shout out to Kiao and Kip. You know what I'm saying? It's all they haven't said. I don't. At least I ain't seen nothing, or nobody came back and told me nothing that they done said. They pretty much stay neutral anyway. Even though, you know, I think they be passing, they be fueling the fire a little bit here and there, but they don't say, I never heard them say nothing bad, particularly, you know what I'm saying? So I was at my wit's end, man. I ain't gonna lie. So what else you got for me, brother?
So that was the thing between you and Jay Real, that why you didn't want him on the show, and plus the 314 day show that you took him off of was because of those reasons.
Yeah, that's it.
So when you talked to Jay Real, was there a clean break there, or was there understanding there?
Man, Man, Jay the
Why you
realest.
took him off the show?
Yeah, I sent him a business, a whole business type message to keep it squared, you know what I'm saying, and let him know that I took him off and all of that and this, and he, you know, he did what he normally would do. You know what I'm saying? He do what he normally do, man. He can't help himself. You know what I'm saying? That's just how people are. But I'ma say this: what comes around, what goes around comes around. What comes around goes around. And I know for a fact I'm a child of the Most High, reality. So I done peeped that he got what he deserved before. Don't think I don't know, bro, but I know. I just don't put people business out like that. But it was a time where Jay the Realist looked a little different than he look now. So check him out. Like people, y'all check him out for real, before the dreads and at the braids. Check him out. So I'm going to leave that at that.
Okay. All right. So basically, as from what we seeing right now, that the break was a mutual break. Conversations was made. People agreed. I mean, I'll throw some out there. I even seen one where they say they was gonna take they self off the show anyway. I guess because of mutual how both of you all felt. You know what I'm saying, towards each other. Understood. Still a clean break because now we both understand how we feel away,
Well,
right? So still a clean break.
My thing
So
is, I didn't get none of these guys said nothing I'm hearing from y'all to my face. You know what I'm saying? Clout. Ain't none of that was said to my face. Everything that was said on the messenger except for Jay, he said that he said what he said, you know what I'm saying? But that's Jay. I already knew what he was on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Jay was already on that a long time ago. So I wasn't even worried about him like that. I already knew what he on. I don't even trip off him like that. He like a little kid to me because he can't help himself. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them guys. He can't help himself. I done told this guy, like, hey, man, don't trip off people like that. Hey, man, don't do this, don't do that. And he still do it because that's him. He think being real is being a fucking crash out. He think being real is going off on clout chasing and going off on motherfuckers. I don't look at real to me ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I guess that's who you are and you staying true to that. That's your thing, but I'm good on it. I don't fuck with people like that. That type of energy.
So basically, shouldn't really none of the internet beef should have been going on because we already talked.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay. Because now, so what do you have to say to like people with stories? Because I've known you for years now, so this ain't like nothing new to me also. But what do you say about like when people do make the post and then you have the other people that can join in? Because I've seen posts, you know what I'm saying? And
I'm gonna say
Tweezie
this.
plays the motherfucker game. Well, what do you have to say to those people that?
I got you. I'm gonna say this. Show me the proof. Anybody, this one thing I've learned, and we learned this from Trump. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Prove it. I've been around many of people. You know what I'm saying? Look at the character of the people who say I've done something to them. Look at the character of them. And then you let me know. And look at the characters to the one who said I haven't done anything to them. Look at those people and look at their characters. And then you can tell the difference. Everybody who hate on Tweezie, who lie on Tweezie, who try to paint me as them, you know what I'm saying? Who would listen to a Jay the Realist? I'm just being real. Who would listen to him? I know I don't. And I'm talking about as far as what he said. And I'm going to be a great artist. Great music. I'm talking about his character. I don't listen to that guy. James, come on, man. I done listen to this dude talk about people on this team to me. You know what I'm saying? But you turn around, you don't think I'm going to sit here. So you think that I'm not going to think you talking about me?
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, I'm not slow like that, man. Like I said, business, when people talking about business for real and dealing with motherfuckers, that's why I dealt with that for a year and a half and just was tripping off of them like, okay, I see once I leave, they gonna turn on me. You know what I'm saying? Once I make this move, once I make a move to bounce, they gonna turn on me.
You know what?
And that's exactly what they did.
Young Dolph said this about Yo Gotti, and that was one of the main reasons why he didn't sign, is because he came to him with a conversation, and for him to be dogging out, you know, I mean, if this, you know, if that happened, but we talking about Dolph, and he was saying like, if you're gonna talk about his artists, like he dogging out his artists, dogging their ass out. He looking at him like,
yeah.
And you want to sign me? Oh no, bro.
Yeah,
I'm good on that because you showed me that if I join, shit, I'm gonna be in these same conversations. You know what I'm saying? The same downplay, the same all that. And I don't want to be part of that. And you don't have to be part of it. I mean, that's just real shit. You don't have to be part of or in a situation where someone is down in the team or putting the team or, you know what I'm saying, on blast all the time.
Supposed to be team. I don't, my thing is, I don't know if that's the team or not, because one person tell me something and then I see you smiling in that person's face, I'm thinking you trying to play me, because I ain't slow. So I don't know. That's why I had to get away from that. And then when I heard Jay and James, y'all supposed to be best friends, so I know y'all talking about me. I know y'all was. So was y'all trying to gank me? Was y'all trying to get all you talk? Because was y'all trying to get over on me for real for this whole time? Oh, we gonna fuck with Tweezie. Tweezie gonna put us on the podcast. He gonna promote us, and he gonna this, and then we ain't gonna have to pay shit. You know what I'm saying? That sound like some Jada Realist type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't get down like that. I don't care about paying to get to where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? I'm blessed like that. So all that yappity yap is broke people talk. Y'all broke, obviously. If you can't pay $25 a month, bro, you're broke or you ain't doing this for real. And another thing, let me say this too, because I've been wanting to say this for so long, bro. Are y'all a promotion team or entourage? Because I promote. I make videos. I promote. I got commercials. You look on my page, it's videos, it's podcasts, it's everywhere. Are you a promotion team or are you an entourage? I see more pictures of y'all together than real work. Somebody answer that for me one day. Go ahead, Ray.
all right. I think we got some comments. We got Jay Willis.
If it's Jay the Realist, I don't want to hear nothing that clown, that dude got to say, because he just won't clout. Just let him get his shine on the comments. I want my peoples to see him too. I'm glad he on here. I'm glad he on here. I want my peoples to see him.
So back to the question.
Let's go.
All right, but they there for you to observe.
I knew he was gonna be on here. He can't help himself. Boy, that's why I say you gotta get up. When you a sniper, you get up early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling y'all boys, y'all soft in the body. Y'all soft in the body. I don't cramp up when it's time to get down. You hear me? I drink my water. You hear me? So
Do
I'm not.
you, do you think everybody could have handled this in a better way?
Listen, when you're dealing with NLP, you see how they get down. You see how they get down. I ended it like I supposed to ended it. I ended it very professional. I have the proof and all of that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, as far as what Jada Realist did with the contract, you can see it on We With the Shits at the end. He signed the part where it wasn't even where you supposed to sign it. And when I saw him again, he was there with his queen and his kids. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. But you can say I'm lying because that's just what type of person you are. You know what I'm saying? You gave me some broke people excuses, man. You gave me broke people excuses. That's you, bro. And when I asked you about the 25 and Razz, you was there for that one, bro. You was in the messenger and all that. Crickets. Ain't come back, ain't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I changed the bullshit ass segment because it was full of negativity. And plus wasn't nobody calling in. You know what I'm saying? So we changed it. So if you left because of that, then hey, whatever the case may be. But it was definitely after I asked for $50 a month and changed it to $25 a month. I have that in the messenger. I have that. So nobody's lying, bro. I don't have to. This one thing I'm going to tell you right now, bro. I don't have to lie on nobody. I don't do lying. I don't do that. That's not in my character, fam. You the liar, you the stunner, and you the clown. So, and let's put this together too. Before you met Tweezie, you weren't talking about fam. You weren't talking about cornballs. And you wasn't talking about elevation. So stop your stealing, stop your capping, and stop your copying, bro. You that guy. That's how I knew you was a op. Because ops come around you and start copying you to try to make y'all, you know, that's their thing. That's their disguise. And you proved it. Look at you. You the ops. We don't have to be on no op shit, but you are. You the straight ops, man. You need help. You need real help, man. Go get you some counseling. Stop smoking and drinking and get to them deeper feelings that's in you, bro, because all that beefing and anger and clout chasing, it don't look good for you. It don't. And all the people that's amping you up, putting that battery in your back, ain't your friends. They're not. So that's all I got to say about Jada Realist, unless, you ask another question about it.
Okay. No, I mean, we done with that. You said your piece. You said your side of the story. I'm sure, he gonna want to tell his side of the story. You know what I'm saying, on how he feel.
I hope he do. I hope it helps him too. I hope it helps him out.
I'm gonna say this so it can be on record when that does happen, because I know he probably do it on the Jada Realist show, or he probably come on the Underground show private. But I'm finna put this out there on record. I've seen the text, so that's number one. And how I feel, because this is how I feel. Everybody know how I get down, and I'm not sorry. So I'm not sorry. But I seen the clean break. I seen the discussion, and I didn't really see a reason for no one to go at each other on nothing. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, because I've seen the text. I mean, I looked at him, and however you feel or were feeling that bring your feelings to that, I really don't see nothing in those conversations that make me say or go on Facebook, and start, you know. And I tell Tweezie this too because I know he gonna nitpick back. He been doing this shit since I know him. You know what I'm saying? So I know he gonna do the do, but at the same time, I don't think that none of this should have translated to a Facebook thing. Because I always say about Facebook, it changes to another mic. And when we already had grown people discussions, that should have been ended there. And then you move on to quarterly. Now, if y'all see, when he rebranded, he took Louiswood away. Guess who on Louiswood? LC Razz. Did I get mad at Tweezie? Did I go nuts? And am I even in the new rebranding? No, I'm not. I'm in a section though. You dig what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, I'm not a part of that. Am I mad at Tweezie? I seen where he going and I seen where he elevating to. Okay, that's my homie, so I'm not going to get mad because I'm not part of the situation no more. I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing because I got my own situation anyway.
Exactly.
And as NLP, like this real talk, they have their own situation anyway.
Right.
Been doing their own do anyway. So I felt like none of the Facebook shit should even be came because everyone was giving each other praise just a week ago. And that's why I didn't even know when Jay was talking about, you know, somebody took me off the flyer. I'm like, shit, who? You know, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm talking big. Then I look, and I see the text. I'm like, oh, shit. Wow. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
I get why you feel, you know, a certain way because you want to be on the show and stuff like that. I feel that. I have to feel.
No.
I mean,
wanted
I do
to
have
be
to feel he was mad.
wanted to be the first person. He wanted. Now listen, let's be real. Don't. That's why I say, man, I ain't stupid, and y'all, I ain't saying nobody else is stupid. Y'all just on the outside looking in. Let's be real. He wanted to. He probably was gonna pull out the show without telling me.
No way.
He got mad because I texted him first and did it before he did it.
He did say he was gonna pull out anyway.
Yeah. So that's why he was mad. I mean, so why be mad? That's the
true.
point.
Why be mad? That's know what? That's the icing on the cake because he did say. I seen it. He said that he was gonna pull out anyway because he felt, you know, a certain way about how you was moving or whatever. That he was gonna call you and pull out anyway. So that, you know what? Well, really no post to be made. No, that is honest. I've seen the
thing
text.
is how you leave the relationship is how you felt the whole time. They was already scheming, and when I pulled out, oh, they was mad, and that's what that was. They was already scheming, and once they seen they couldn't scheme on Tweezie Da Don no more, they got mad. Just like typical people that look like us do. Why? So don't talk about that brother love. That's why when I heard people, y'all ain't for the people. Y'all ain't for each other. Y'all ain't for that brother togetherness. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was the way we left that situation, when it was clean, we would have been building each other up at the same time like ain't nothing was wrong. But that ain't how I get down. People want to tell, like, what he say? Somebody said he got on, I did see him, Jay commented on Ray down the truth quote talking about people showing their true colors. I'm like, yeah, y'all show Liz. Y'all show Lord showing your true colors, but I already knew it. I already knew what it was about. That's the real reason why they mad, because I knew it already. That's why when I left, how I did the clean break, you could tell they was in their feelings. You were in your feelings. You were hurt. Just be honest. Y'all was hurt because the cash, what you say when people playing with the house money, you know what I'm saying? When you playing with the house money, it's all good, but now you ain't playing with the house money. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to do that on your own. Now your team got to step up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be able to produce how I produce because you're not me. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know why they really mad, but they ain't going to say it. They going to call me all out my name. They going to lie on me, try to shit on my name. But you know what? Kimmy K and them know what I'm about. Vito Banga know what I'm about, and his people know what I'm about. Razz know what I'm about. People Choice know what I'm about. Daddy Rich know what I'm about. Y'all know what I'm about too. That's why you're on some pussy shit. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't do. You know how many? If I had to trip off what somebody said about me and try to lie on me, you know what? I'd have been murked somebody. That's how much I used to care about what people said. But running into people like them, you ain't even on my level for me to even trip off what you talking about. You ain't even got what I got. I'm an artist and I'm part-time artist and doing better than you. I can pay for a PR. You know what I'm saying? For real. A real PR. You know what I'm saying? I can pay to go out of town and do all that type of shit. I can pay for my building without excuses. Crying to somebody about all the stuff I gotta do. Shut up, bro. Don't nobody care about. Listen, and I want to get this friend thing too. Let's talk about friends. I'm not in business to get friends. Get what I'm saying? I'm in business to get business partners. Shout out to Kimmy K. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we become friends through that, that's a whole different situation. But I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to help pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to listen to you cry about certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying I do have friends that I do that for. You know what I'm saying? But y'all was not those. So all the people talking about we was a clique, no. NLP is a clique. Soldier by Blood was their partner. Not clique. Not friends. So let's just get that fucking clear right now. That's a serious statement to y'all. I was not your friend at all. I was a business partner who was doing good business with you. I was an investor. That's what I was. I wasn't your friend. Friends don't make clean breaks and then start talking about each other afterwards. I don't know what type of friends that is. So we were never friends. Ever. So
Okay.
that's that.
That's that. So do you think this is going to continue on, or do you think it will get bigger than this, or is this just at the internet level, or do you think it'll continue on? Because I don't think it needs to continue on. I think everybody just needs to,
After this, Jay the Realist will be getting blocked and James will be getting blocked. I just wanted them to see this and it'll go from there because I don't deal with people like that. They can talk about all they want. I won't be tripping off of, just like I don't trip off the million of other lame-os who tried to shit on my name. I don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? So this was just my last hurrah to be transparent as usual, to let everybody know and see how lame people are who can't help themselves because they slow as a motherfucker, as far as I believe. Because my thing is, I would never, if I don't like nobody for real, I wouldn't be on their shit. I wouldn't be on their stats. I wouldn't be on their podcast unless I'm finna come up to their podcast and look them in their face. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be doing none of that because I don't care. I don't care. But obviously, these guys have some type of complex that they need help with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this too. James, Jay the Realist is the reason why I decided not to deal with NLP. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, nah, man, this ain't how I get down. This ain't where it's at. So I'm just good. I'm just really, really good on that. And I'm gonna say this: I won't be dealing with too many people like that no more because I learned my lesson with these guys. I really did. I think they already had that plan. I ain't gonna lie to you. After a while, I believe they started to already have their little plan to try to play Tweezie like he was slow poking, but they got caught and it all came to a halting screech, and they got to do things like talk shit because they little kids. Because grown men don't do that.
Okay. Who-wee. So what's next for you after the split and discussing your next steps and what's coming up for you personally and professionally after the split?
Oh man, it's the I said that in the beginning. You know, as far as I'm just really glad that I made that decision because I'm not stressed no more. You know what I'm saying? All that extra stuff, man. I'm. That's not. It's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? It ain't bringing no money. You know what I'm saying? If it was bringing some money, you know, I don't even know about that. It depends on how much money and how they if that's really how they are. You know what I'm saying? Because we could, to be honest with you, we could have discussed beefing with each other and tried to make some money off of it and still been cool instead of doing it lame. But you could tell they had their own ulterior motive. You know what I'm saying? So and I ain't got time for that type of shit, man. So the break didn't do nothing over here to stop anything. I will say this. I appreciate James and his business. You know what I'm saying? With him, shout out to BB's Sports Bar and Grill. I did connect through them with him, and shout out to the to Derek at the Old Herald. I did connect with him through James, so I do, you know, give him respect for that and shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take nothing away from what NLP do. I'm just not with it. That's not I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. In the beginning, that was, you know, it was what it was. You know, I said it like this. I didn't see nothing was a problem when me and James first began. But once the artists started to get into the mix, then, like I told him, when I met James, I wasn't fucking with the underground. I wasn't messing with no artists like that for real. But once the artists start getting into the mix and all the beefing and all that mess, it just turned me off. So, again, let me X what I just said right there. I still give props to James for being NLP. Hey, do your thug thizzle. It's really no hard feelings from me. As far as Jay the Realist, it's no hard feelings with you, but I just don't deal with people like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just good on you, period. Like, it's just you, you need help. I'm gonna be honest with you. You need some straight help. Stop smoking weed, bro. Get you some motherfucking rest. Motherfucking drink you some water. You know what I'm saying? Get a pacifier and go sit down somewhere, bro. Cause it ain't that serious. Not for me.
So we gon' that's that. That's that situation. We found out, you know what I'm saying, Tweeze's perspective. I know they're gonna have a perspective. You know what I'm saying? But facts are facts. So you gotta do is put the facts together. I feel that it shouldn't have been no. I mean, for me personally, I just feel like it shouldn't have been no Facebook shit. Cause I mean, with me seeing, you know what I'm saying, and hearing, I don't think it should have been no. Cause it wasn't like it's like somebody was dissing each other or said fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no situation like that. I mean, I even had a discussion too, and like I said, I wasn't mad. I just know what I have to do with my podcast and how I have to create my thing. You know what I have to do. And like I said before, I'm gonna say again, like being on the TV show, I know if I want to be on a certain spot, I have to stop doing certain things, like smoking weed, you know, cursing and doing all that stuff. So with me, I'm happy with the spot. I'm cool with the one a.m. because I don't want to stop what the fuck I'm doing. I like cursing. That's my personality. I like smoking weed. Everybody like my sexual talk. I mean, I'm cool with what I do, and that's so I'm catering to my people.
No No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? I can't cater to the other people that's not really fucking with it or don't like the person and stuff like that. You know, I have actual Christian subscribers on my YouTube. They never follow, they never watch, and that is my family.
No
So
doubt.
the support they showed me, they say I was subscribed, but you know, no, I'm not watching that. You know, you got a dirty mouth, and
But I
you be
support
smoking
you.
that stuff, but I'm gonna do. So I never say I don't have people, or which I want to say supporters or fans. I never say that because I do.
Well, send them
My
to
family.
Tweezie. Send them to Tweezie. I got some philosophy show stuff for them. They'll like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they like that, you know, not cursing and stuff like that. You know, my auntie into the political stuff like that. So all that, but most definitely. But I'm just, you know, just explaining to people, you know, when somebody doing their own thing and a split is occurring. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't on no previous show.
That's because
No,
you're
Louis was gone.
mature. You're
But I was not
mature.
mad. I understood. So what I did, now I get my podcast going. Now I got these shows, this show. Let me find something for Saturday. Let me, you know, up my game. And if I want to be on a VGN like early, I know what I have to do.
All day.
So I'm not mad at the spot that I'm in because I understand the business and I understand the entertainment business. So if I'm going to be on the VGN show and tweet to get me in there, I know I'm being 1 a.m., 2 in the morning, and I'm cool. Because this is what the fuck I do. VGN got to have one fucked up foul mouth person. At least one.
At least one.
And I'll be one of them one. I'm good. I'm cool. Watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know, I don't think all the other stuff because everybody was praising me, fella. Just a week ago. I'm not lying. Everybody was cool. Award show, all this. So I'm just saying I don't think all that should have transpired. But Tweezy, as you feel about certain people though also, you know, he got his feelings about, you know what I'm saying, you also. And from what we're hearing and what we're seeing, that if it wasn't for artists involved in the mix, it'd have been still an NLP, if I'm correct.
Say that again.
If it wasn't artists involved in the mix, it'd still be an NLP Soldier by Blood thing.
I mean, I can't speak for that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't see how that would have been because how you gonna be a promotional team without some artists? And
Right.
it seems like that's all you have is artists. So
Well, what I mean, the artist involvement.
well, I would say this: if it wasn't a lot of beefing and a lot of talking behind each other back, then we've still been business partners.
Okay. So we got that out.
Yep.
All right. So, man, any final words? Shout out to upcoming moves, people should know about. Leaving the floor open for any additional thoughts, announcements, things that listeners should be paying attention to in the future.
Oh man, like I said, that 314 day is going down at BB's Friday, headlined by your boy Daddy Rich with the featured poet Ray Lay Down the Truth. We got special performances by Truth the Poet. We got Akeem, we got Cash Raw, we got C4, and we got Izium on that mug. We also got Tweezie Da Don gonna be DJing, and I might do a few tracks. I don't know. We'll see how that go. And also we got Doc Dillinger hosting, and we will be doing the game show. What you talking about? And there will be some winners. So I might be giving out cash. I might be giving out free weed. I might be giving out both. It all depends. Just come on up there. It's 7301 Lake Drive in Centerville, Illinois. Yeah, we doing it on the ill side because that's how we get down. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. We got a lot of love on the ill side. Shout out to Ernestine. Shout out to her and her husband. Shout out to the staff over there. They treat us great. They did nothing but good business. That's why I continue to patronize their establishment. You know what I'm saying? So Make sure y'all come out then. Also, April 5th, I am starting the One Block Sweep Initiative. April 5th, and it's gonna be early, 8 a.m. in the morning. And I'm gonna speak this into existence. We need people to be here. I'm gonna feed y'all. I'm gonna have refreshments here for y'all. Hey, this is how I get down, man. That's why I say I can't be dealing with certain type of people who don't respect what I do. You know what I'm saying? So y'all come out, help clean up one block with me. I feed y'all. Y'all got food and everything. We can talk some business and talk some real stuff, man. I'm gonna have my kids there helping. So look out for that. April 19th, we have the Florelia Fest. Florelia Fest. That's a new word I learned. Florelia Fest. We will be at 555 Herc at the Carondelet Food Patch. So Ray Lay Down the Truth will be there too. Richard Shaw, a.k.a. Daddy Rich, will be there, but he will be motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? So we doing different things, man, and they're getting paid for this. So, so that's what I'm on. And that's another thing that I was going to say, too. I'm glad it was in my head what you asked. The next thing, some of these artists that I'm going to deal with and most of these artists that I'm going to deal with, y'all going to get paid shows. I ain't going to say you're going to get a lot of money, but you're going to get paid for your time. Host everybody. I'm working on getting people paid at my shows. You know what I'm saying? So look out for that. If y'all, and I ain't talking about, don't try to come, because I'm not dealing with anybody who dealing with certain people. It's only certain people I'm dealing with who I'm going to put my money into. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really, in reality, Razz, that's really what I've been looking for, like looking for somebody to invest in for real, so we can go ahead and make these real moves instead of playing these entourage and who bad and who can talk the most bull. I don't do that, man. That's how long you gonna be doing that? You know what I'm saying? You gonna grow up to, you gonna be 46, 47, 50, 60, saying the same, talking the same noise. That I don't see that. I gotta get away from people like that, because regardless of what people say, everybody wanna be cool and wanted to be all that. If you hang around dogs, you're going to get fleas. So I'm trying to be around people who are about generational wealth for real, not just talking about it, for real, seriously, honestly. Not nobody who want to gank you out your money or come try to be on your platform and stay on it for free, not invest and all that. We don't got time for that. I don't do that. And you can, motherfucker can try to say anything about me, but one thing you can't say about Tweezie Da Don is I don't pay my way. And I never gank nobody. I might have looked you in your face and called you a liar. You know what I'm saying? I might have looked you in your face and told you a few things that you didn't like. But I never gank you, bro. I don't need to. I don't have to con nobody. I don't have to lie to nobody. That's not how I get down. Sorry. That's you. All right, that's all. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
But I do got a soliloquy I'ma play that's dedicated to everybody. I'ma play some promo first, and then I'ma play my soliloquy, and it's called "A Day of Freedom, No More Dead Weight," and that's dedicated to this whole situation that I've been through with NLP and more. But since this is the freshest new boo, it's dedicated to them. So I hope they like it.
Okay. Well, thank for me. Thank you for having me on your last Who's Mike.
You already know that.
I like Who's Mike. I'm gonna have to create something different then for that segment, since this is the last one. I like Who's Mike because I like people, to tell their stories, tell their feelings, and tell, they side of the story.
It might be, and my thing is, Razz, Louis Wood Radio might be back too.
Okay. Well, you already know where I'm at.
So just stay tuned. Just stay tuned.
Oh, you already know I'm doing my do. But I appreciate it again. And I hope everybody, I hope y'all got what y'all wanted. I know that side is going to be explained. what have you, stuff like that. But as far as Razz, I'm done with the situation. You know, once I'm done with the situation, I'm gonna be done with the situation. There you have it. Come check this interview out again. Put your facts together. What you learned, just don't speak so fast on posts, especially shit that you don't know about. Start shutting the fuck up first, or just shut the fuck up the whole time. Sometimes it's just best just to shut the fuck up sometimes. So the last mic for now. Appreciate it again. See y'all tomorrow night. Underground Show.
You hear me? All right, brother. All love, fam.
Yes, sir.
A day of freedom. No more dead weight. Today ain't just another day. It's a statement. A turning point. A line in the sand. Because I finally see it. All of it. Every loss, every setback, every so-called failure. It was never failure. It was redirection. Most High been showing me over and over what was for me and what wasn't. And every time I tried to hold on to something that wasn't mine, he snatched away. Not as punishment, but as protection. I used to wonder why certain doors closed, why some people switched up, why some opportunities vanished before I could grab them, but now I understand. They were never meant for me. They weren't aligned with my purpose. They weren't part of my real journey. And that's the thing about elevation. Not everyone is built to breathe at this altitude. See, I've spent too much time trying to be real with people who don't even know what real is. I thought if I was solid, they'd be solid. I thought if I gave them the truth, they'd respect it. Nah, people are who they are. You can't make somebody loyal. You can't teach someone to be genuine. Either it's in them or it ain't. And a lot of y'all, it ain't. So today, I free myself from the fake love, the fraudulent handshakes, the jealous eyes watching, waiting, hoping, the ones who only clapped because they thought I stayed beneath them, the one who acted like they were for me, but were just studying my moves. No more dead weight. No more draining energy. No more distractions. From here on out, it's all gas, no brakes. The mission is simple. Get money, build legacy, and stay locked in with the Most High. Anything or anyone that don't align with that, gone. And the wildest part, I've always been this. I've always been built for this. Only difference now, I ain't carrying nobody who ain't ready to run. Get with it or get left. Tweezie Da Don.
St. Louis, Metro East, the time has come. No Let Up TV and Village Global Network presents 3-1-4 March 14th, 2025, we're bringing the energy, the music, and the culture to the award-winning BB's Sports Bar and Grill in Centerville, Illinois. Headlining the night, the one and only Daddy Rich. Plus, we got the powerful words of the featured poet, Ray, lay down the truth. But we're just getting started. Live performances from Truth, C4, Izium, Cash Raw, and Akeem. And holding it down on the ones and twos, DJ Tweezie Da Don. Hosted by Doc Dillinger. So you already know it's gonna be a night to remember. Doors open at 6 p.m. and for just $10, you get access to one of the hottest events of the year. And for all those cannabis lovers, Vito's Dispensary will have a bud tender in the house. Come through and see what they got. And that's not all. We'll be filming live for the brand new show, What you talking about? That means somebody might be walking away with free stuff. Could be cash, could be some fire weed. You'll have to pull up and find out. This is 314 Day, like never before. March 14th at BB Sports Bar and Grill, 7301 Lake Drive, Centerville, Illinois. For more info, tap in with No Let Up TV or Village Global Network. Don't miss it. Be there.
DA Beats.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another pretty day. Bowling Green as far as St. Louis. It is officially barbecue weather. Vito banging that boy Tweezie, huh? This is for Kings Highway. Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck you gon' see me and they hate me where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part. Two things for sure. Wasn't invited, motherfucker, don't go. What you said, we were texting SMH. It is what it is, and make no mistakes. Goddamn club got where it starts too late. Overwhelmed by foo-foo, too grown to play. Enjoy sitting with friends, some real Uno. Skip, reverse, change the color, draw for more. Now you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck you gon' see me and they hate where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part. That part. That part. That part.
When I step up in the place, that's guaranteed money. A lot of smiles and grins, but I don't see nothing funny. Had to cut them clowns short. No, I don't play dummy. Setting up the table cause I know the meal is coming. I don't fuck with who you fuck with, I don't see the point. If I'm smoking big blunts, why you rolling joints? Never legal with the promos, the people choice champ for Bowling Green and Collegeville, I'm stamped. We laid a count, why you hating on me? Cause it's slated for me. Need to get up off your ass, you might get in my G. Stop supporting them lanes, put most high in the game. Stop that capping type shit and stop passing the blame. I can't fuck with no haters, I done did that way back. Heart open, no jack, but homie became straight rag. That's facts, so I move accordingly. Stay cornball free, man, you can't get close to me.
Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck you gon' see me and they hatin' where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be